Hey plant friends, it's Alex. We're back with a planty tour. This is my second attempt at filming this because I realized that I don't enjoy just wandering around looking directly at my plants with nobody in the picture. Editing that video was super boring. So hopefully this one will be more interesting. Say hello to my little friend. Starting with my TV area, we have my beautiful Hawaiian pothos. She is nice and tall. Unfortunately, she's also digging aerial roots into the trim here. Really cute. Landlords are not going to like that when we move out, but it's too late now. So they're going to have to repaint it, and I'm probably going to have to pay for it. But that's okay. Shit happens. I took a lot of cuttings of this plant recently. Really excited to show you those because they already have roots after 2 weeks. Next up, we have my Monstera Peru. She's super cute. There was a fungus gnat in there. Gross. But yeah, I just got her in the mail recently. This leaf is almost finished hardening off. It's very cute. Not much to say there, but it's cute. We have my Paleonia watermelon. It's very adorable also. I don't think I'm doing a very good job taking care of it. But alas, I did not research it before I bought it. I just had to have it. So that's what happens when you do that shit. But we'll figure it out eventually, right? Next up, I have my Cebu Blue Pothos. She's gorgeous. Not my favorite pothos because, of course, I prefer plants with yellow variegation and sparkles. But this is a gorgeous plant. Don't get me wrong. I'm not here to yuck your yum, okay? I'm just telling you what my yum is, I guess. Speaking of my yum, we can just talk about this beauty right here. My Burl Marks variegated. It does have a new leaf coming in right there. Hopefully it will not be debilitated by the fact that it arrived via post recently. Of course, we have my Ficus Audrey here. She is gorgeous. I repotted her, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. Let's go with that. In a video where I did not traumatize you guys like I did with this Cissus Discolor potting. I think I wasted my time putting this Cissus Discolor on a pole though, because they grow tendrils, but not aerial roots as far as I've noticed. And it's done zero latching on with all this new growth up here. So I think we might have wasted our time. Maybe a regular trellis would have been better. That's okay though. We are making it work, right? African violet here. It's this gorgeous pot that I got when I was shopping in Marin. Yeah, goes with my outfit, don't you think? I have my Sansevieria Ceylonica here. It's looking much better than when it came from the shop. What am I doing with my hand here? My Hoya Carnosa Crimson Princess? Queen? Please tell me. I can never remember which one's inner and outer variegated. But yeah, it's got a new leaf coming in. It's got a lot of pink. I think they're also called Hoya Carnosa Tricolor for that reason, because the pink doesn't stay, but it's really pretty when it appears. I like how they just look like little sunbursts or something, or starbursts, or I don't know. Words and whatnot. This is a piece of that Hawaiian pothos that I chopped up. More here in my cute little fox mug. It wasn't practical to drink out of, but it's really cute with plants in it. Although sometimes they hide his face, and I don't like that. Here, go away. Screw you. It's a pretty leaf, but it's almost Christmas time, so it's time for the fox with his little scarf to come out. Yeah. Oh, and then my Paraiso Verde is a very cute guy, and it's pretty big for the leaf size. I mean, it's not quite as face covering or anything, but yeah, like I said, this is a dupe for one of my wish list plants. I really want that Jose Bueno, but maybe not in this apartment where it will just literally take over everything, you know? And yeah, this one has a really nice variegation. I don't know what's going on here. I thought it was going to be a new leaf. I am no longer sure of anything, but it's kind of weird looking. Okay, and then we have my Syngonium macrophyllum. The newest leaf has a little hole in it right here. That's fine though. I still need to do that comparison video with the Chia Pence and my macrophyllum just to see if we can tell if there's a difference, you know. You're not supposed to be able to, because they're supposed to look pretty much exactly the same in their immature forms. Syngonium white butterfly cuttings. There used to be 3 in here, but I sold one, so yippee. Not much to say about this guy, but it's really cute. Yeah, and that's that for this section. Y'all, I'm so mad right now. I just talked for like 5 minutes about these plants over here and did not record it. Typical Alex, of course. Anyway, my beautiful bird of paradise. I think this is the, I think the orange one's the one that gets bigger, right? No, the white one. All I know is it's Strelitzia Nicolai, and it just put out this gorgeous new leaf here. So big, like it doesn't even begin to compare to the size of my hand. It's so big. And in this pot, we have my crocodile fern, which is one of the only plants I think is still in its very, very original pot. As you can see right here, I paid $10.25 because it was a pathetic little thing. The nursery, someone at the nursery put it into Bright of Light and almost killed it. So the guy that's kind of like running their program for the indoor plants repotted it and saved as much as he could, and I bought it. And I saved $40 because it was like $50 for, I don't know, a 6-inch plant. And don't get me wrong, like it was way fuller than this, and it was a 6-inch plant, but I mean, come on. It's pretty freaking awesome that I have had this for a year and it looks like this, and I got it for a price I was willing to pay. So that, I think that's a good deal. We got more golden pothos cuttings, or Hawaiian pothos cuttings, whatever. And then of course, my Lady Valentine Aglaonema. It's got a whole bunch of little pups around the base here. I kind of want to like repot it and see what's going on under the soil, but at the same time, I don't want to disturb it. It's a conundrum. This is also a plant that I was super happy to be able to share with one of my friends. She was looking for more colorful plants, and I was like, I have just the thing. Super easy. Although I swear I just watered this last night in the shower and the soil feels dry on top already. It's impressive. I don't understand it. Okay. Cool. That's that section. Bring you up here. Show you my beautiful golden pothos. What? Anyhow, this is my goldfish plant, not golden pothos. I just hung it up here a few days ago, and I'm really excited to see how it fares. I hope it's happy up here, because I really like it. It's one of my favorite kind of weird looking plants. Okay, let's see if we can, is that better? I feel like that's not better. Let's see. Is that better? I give up. Okay, and up here we have my marble queen pothos. She's in a self-watering hanging basket. She's pretty. Ugh. Walk onto the couch. We have my philodendron Brazil. It's so weird. It's got such crazy variation in its variegation. Like, look at that. What the Okay. We have my philodendron Brazil. For some reason, it put out this leaf, but the same plant also put out this leaf and this leaf. Like, super bizarre. It's one of my favorite plants. That's why I put it in this really cool hanging pot. It's like a little brass circle. My other golden pothos here. Not much to say about this guy, except it's really long, which is cool. I got my spider plant and this little cactus, which are freaking cool, I guess. My holiday cactus here, and the most awesomest sign ever, gardening, because murder is wrong. Okay, over here we have my Monstera adansonii. It's beautiful. One of my spider plants as well. Holy crap, it's dry. Seriously, I feel like I just watered this plant. I'm very confused. Okay. I know I didn't water this one recently, so that's not too surprising. It's crusty as fuck. Anyway, my Scindapsus argyrius is always kind of on the struggle bus, but we're working on it. I feel bad even putting this back up because they're so dry. Or maybe this is a spider plant I watered. That could be it. Another spider plant. Variegated spider plants are my jam. My baby bunny bellies Tradescantia. Super cute with its pink, purpley pink backs, fuzzy softness, and green fronts. That definitely really needs water. This one I also know I watered last night. Cool. This is a reason I don't like terracotta, because these little guys hold on to water so much better, so that even if you use a really well-draining mix, it's not getting the moisture sucked out of it by terracotta. Also, this pot's really cute. I love it. Just a regular philodendron, cordatum, hederaceum, heartleaf philodendron, however you want to call it, that's what it is. And that's it for this section. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let's move on. Okay, we finally made it to my desk area of the living room. We have this, wow, we have this peace lily that I still give 0 fucks about, but I'm not gonna let it die, so here we are. I will probably sell that one day. So we have my Scindapsus argyrius, Scindapsus exotica, excuse me. It's got lots of silveriness, always a bonus. And I love her. She's huge. Have not repotted her in a while. She's in an extremely chunky mix. She's now dripping on my arm. We're put her back like a naughty puppy that just pee-peed on me or something. Ugh, gross. Okay. I'm not going to pick this one up because it's real heavy, but this is my philodendron hederaceum, the big one. My queen of the night cactus, as well. Could probably use some water. This thing still has not bloomed for me, which I'm a little grumpy about, but I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just keeping it alive. So I don't know, man. Ugh. It's got such long, tendrily things. as though it's searching for light, but it's right next to the grow light, so I don't understand. Unless this grow light sucks. Which, I mean, I guess it could be because these tiny little leaves here on my, well, some of them suck and some of them don't. Maybe it's just a problem with watering. Like, look how tiny these leaves are. You probably can't even see them, really. They're like so little. Anyway. Oh, another spider plant. Love these guys. My ZZ, which I've been trying to get rid of unsuccessfully. Nobody wants to buy it from me, I guess. If you want to buy it from me, hit me up. I don't normally send things with pots, but I don't even like the white pots, so you can have this one too. Buy my ZZ plant, please. There's this guy, little mocha pot terrarium that I made. It's got some mold that is, I think, killing everything in here, which is fantastic. Love that. Don't you close on me. Does anyone know how to defeat mold on your soil? Anyway, and then I have my little cuttings with pups, my little African violet. They grow really well in water. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Moving on to the next section. This is the second to last section with plants in it in my home. We'll start with my beautiful lemon lime maranta, who I dearly, dearly love and adore. Then we have my elephant in the room. My what peace lily is this? Domino peace lily. It's my domino peace lily. It needs more light because it used to have more variegation looking goodies, and now it doesn't. But that's okay. We're making life work. Here's my philodendron pastizanum, and the new leaf is super cute, but it is little. The last one died as it was coming out, and that was kind of a bummer, but it's got another leaf on the way, and this one isn't hardened off yet, so maybe it'll get a little bigger. I don't think it's gonna get this size, but that's okay. Shit happens. Okay, and then we have Stramanthe Trio Star. Looks like we might lose a leaf soon. Luckily, it's an older leaf, which means it's probably just underwatering. Next up, we have this little guy standing at attention because it is nighttime. My little rattlesnake Calathea. It's got a few crispy leaves, but that's to be expected. It's a Calathea. I know I made a video on why mine look better than yours. That doesn't mean they look perfect, but it's pretty cute. It looks way cooler when it's like all splayed out and happy during the day though. I'm not gonna lie. It's cool that they do this, but whatever. Anyway, my one maranta that I've propagated a ton of. No spider mites to be seen, so I'm happy. Also, I don't know what's going on with this little guy. It's so much smaller than the rest, but I don't care. It's fine. It's alive, and that is what counts. Calathea rufibarba, aka Velvet Calathea. Ooh. She's really unhappy for some reason. She also feels quite light. Yeah, I think maybe we need to water her after this video is done filming. My Tenanthe. I still don't remember what this is called. I tried to film this video last week and I didn't like it, so I redid it. Am redoing it right now. I still can't remember what this guy's called, but I just propagated this piece here and it is taking. It is not coming out of the soil there. There's so much crispiness. Anyway, so we're gonna put this one on the ground real quick so I can show you these guys. Sorry if this is triggering anybody. My Monstera siltepecana on a moss pole that is also a little dry. Nothing has attached yet, but I will not give up hope on this one. Unlike my Sis's discolor, I think this one will actually work because Monstera definitely grow aerial roots. Yeah, so I look forward to seeing that guy mature eventually. Next up, we have my Philodendron gloriosum propagations. They look a lot better now than they did in that video they featured in last time, which means I was completely on point with the root rot thing. If anyone wants to buy one of these, be my guest. Hit me up, please. I would love to sell at least one. I don't need 5 pieces of Philodendron gloriosum. They're pretty, but they're not that pretty. Plus, they take up a lot of room, you know? Here we have a Chatty that is really not looking happy. You know, I feel like all my plants that I did, these why mine look better than yours, don't look better than yours anymore. I think I jinxed myself. Boo. Anyway, that one's crispy. I moved it over to the humidifier. This one's not crispy though. This one I'm pretty proud of. It is my Chatty zebrina. I almost said Calatheas zebrina because of course there's that too. I hate how these people like named plants after themselves or something. I don't know. Anyway, another beautiful Chatty here. I think it's fluminensis, but don't quote me on that because your girl doesn't know. Murphy, mommy's out here. My Hoya Bella. Another one that is not in the Hoya pot. You know, I just realized I'm not a Hoya girl. I like a few of them. Most of them are boring to me. And this Philodendron brantiandum finally started putting out semi-normal looking leaves as opposed to these ones down here. This one's okay looking. This one's a little better, but I don't know what's going on. Our Philodendron brantianum just like got some kitty zoomies and they almost knocked over my dang camera. Okay. Okay. Are you done? Are you done, sir? I'm going to take that as a yes and continue filming. Where were we? Oh. So I got this little crispy fern in that Marin shopping trip I did a few months back, as well as this zebrina. Ooh, excuse me. Zebrina. My favorite fern over here. This one has never failed me. And apparently I've never failed it because it is happy as a little clam. Also, this used to be gray and I use Rub and Buff to make it gold and I love it. It looks so much better together with the turquoise. Next up, we have my Syngonium Chia Pence cuttings. Yeah, I'm still kind of convinced they look pretty different from the macrophyllum. But again, we will address that in a later video. My crystallinum, Anthurium crystallinum. Oh, there's a little friend in the moss. See? Anyway, yeah. My Anthurium crystallinum. My Philodendron fuzzy petiole. Also got this recently in the mail from Etsy. I don't know. I feel like maybe right now wasn't the right time for me to buy plants personally. So we have my Calathea orbifolia. She's doing great. I've had this plant for quite a long time. I got her at the beginning of my plant journey and she just hasn't died on me. And I'm very proud of that because some people say these are very cranky plants in their care. And I feel bad for those people because this thing, is this one of the Calatheas that's been reclassified as Gapertia? I feel like it might. What's left of my Alocasia cuprea. Basically, I have a corm that looks like it, fungus gnat, go away. A corm that looks like it might survive, and one that it might not. I don't know. We'll wait and see, I guess. my variegated Maranta. Can't really see the variegation too well because it's weird lighting in here, but I really like it. I was really, really stoked to find this at my favorite local nursery. Apparently I only paid $13 for it. And I think I even got a discount because it was looking like doo-doo when I found it at the nursery. My Hoya pot. My Pubicalix is doing well. My Obovata is doing pretty well. This Hoya Afbertonier that I thought was a DS70 or Bilobata is doing okay. I don't know what's going on with this regular Carnosa. I don't even know what the hell's in here anymore. I bought it from Caroline May off one of our Facebook groups. She's Little Pricks Plant Shop or something like that on Facebook. I'll put her link down below. I think she also has a website. So, but yeah, great shipping, super nice gal. I just don't care for Hoyas anymore. Anyhoodle, we have my Stromanthe Trio Star, who is also praying for a good night's rest. Look at how creamy and pinky that is. Like, the new leaves on this thing are just amazing. Not much to say about it though. I did obviously divide it recently. I even sold a cutting to my grandma, who I think she only bought it because I was trying to raise money for Jane's dental surgery a few weeks ago already. Hopefully that is still alive, Omi. Okay, and then this pot. It's all about the pot, man. Like, that color is just everything. It's like a rusty mustard. I don't know. I also do love my red Maranta though. It's got really cool, rich colors, and then the little center part is like a neon green. And yeah, you should get one if you don't have one. And of course, the pièce de résistance. Is that what it is? Whatever. The coolest plant in my collection right now. My Anthurium magnificum is popping off. Holy moly. Look how big this leaf is. Kaylee Ellen head test, why don't we? Let's see. That is the newest leaf. The second newest leaf. And the one first put out in my care. And then of course the ones it came with. I think it only lost like one or two since I had it. I kind of want to repot it into a chunkier soil mix, but it's doing so well. I don't know. I guess I probably should just let it be for now, right? I think. And, well, that's it for this section. Let's move on. Okay. And last but not least, we're in my kitchen. So I have my neon pothos here. She just got watered. She's very happy. I love that she's got a tiny bit of variegation. I will attempt to show you without murdering everything else in here. See that? It's got two. Whatever. B-roll it is. It's got two leaves with variegation now. They're really cool. A Monstera laniata cutting. It's just rooted in water and will probably live and die there. I've got this Dieffenbachia that I don't care about anymore. It should get watered. Actually, you know what? Since I'm over here, just gonna go in my little water thing there. Bucket. Okay, and my mother Monstera siltepecana, just beautiful, wonky looking, love it. Can't wait to see what the other one looks like growing up the pole though. It's gonna be rad. Oh, I love this little pot that I have this in. My grandma made that in one of her pottery classes when she was a little younger. We have my terrarium. It needs a wipe down. It's very dusty, but it's got some succulents in there. Some of the only succulents in my entire apartment, actually. Unless you count, like, I don't know, Tradescantia or something. Anyway, speaking of Tradescantia, I've got this crazy one here. I don't know what it's called, but I found it on the street. So that is kind of to be expected. Yeah, it's a really cute plant. This freaking elephant ear is irritating me. I've got this Tradescantia here. It's crazy and happy. Okay. And then my Ficus lyrata, aka fiddly fig, just keeps putting out bigger and bigger leaves every day. So if you're having trouble, just put them as close to light source as you can. They love it. I mean, maybe acclimate them slowly, but get them in as bright of a light source as you can find, because they're trees outside. They're trees, which means nothing blocks them in nature. Is my Syngonium white butterfly mother plant. Get some leaf ASMR. Anyway, this thing is crazy and wonky, and I love her. She's so cool looking and weird looking, just like me. Is my Hoya retusa. I don't like her as much as I thought I would have. That's okay. She's kind of boring. Another cutting from my Hawaiian pothos. And then this beauty, my variegated string of hearts. She's got a lot of pinky and white. And I got her as close to the grow light as we can be without touching it, so that she will continue to be variegated and happy and hopefully stay kind of full on top. She's only really got 4 strands though, so I don't know. We might be fighting a losing battle, but at least she's not dead. That's all I've got. This gorgeous lemon lime philodendron, which is climbing up a chopstick. I think that's kind of fun and dorky, but what you gonna do? I'm fun and dorky, so maybe I should like spray the chopstick or something. See if it'll attach itself for real. 2 soil propagations of Monstera laniata. They're not interesting. And then my Discidia Million Hearts is pretty. Also kind of boring, but I like her. Although she's kind of stretching out. I wonder if my grow lights just aren't strong enough for my plants. Well, that's depressing. I've got some cuttings of various pothos and syndapsis here. Not very interesting either. And we'll end it on a high note of my philodendron micans. This girl is so pretty, and she has mothered many babies, which are for sale if you can find my marketplace shop. I also have an Etsy shop, which I believe these are on. I'll make sure they are when I stop filming this video. But yeah, like, she's so beautiful. I'm glad you guys can't hear Jane snoring. She snores very, very loud. Sometimes it worries me. Anyway, yeah, so that is my philodendron micans. She's beautiful. And before I forget, I do still have this little bastard. We, I think, have the curse of the 3 leaves going on or something. Plus, she got spider mites really badly for a little while. Let's see. Maybe she still has them. Anyway, all I can say is fuck this plant. I'm tired of her and her bullshit. My Aglaonema leprechaun. I did a short where I told you guys about how Jane chewing on her led me to notice this damage from the radiator, which she was sitting atop, which was depressing. So that's, yeah. Thank you for coming to watch this plant haul. Thank you for watching this plant tour with. Thank you for coming along on this plant tour with me. I hope you enjoyed. YouTube reckons you will enjoy this video right here, or maybe this video over here. I don't know where it's going to put it, because I don't know where there's more room. Anyway, thank you for coming on this plant tour with me. I hope you enjoyed this video.